So this brand, likely, if you are a regular shopper at QVC, it's called Sun Joe, or maybe you know it as Snow Joe, right? All the tools that we rely on to make our lives easier in our homes, in our yards, and now in our cars too. They are basically building better mousetraps everywhere. You've seen the snow throwers, you've seen, the yard tools. This is a cordless vacuum, 8-volt, USB charge, so I don't even need a wall outlet necessarily to charge this. And I'm getting the power of Sun Joe literally in the palm of my hand. And what does it mean? I can take it to the mess, even if that mess is in a compact space like my vehicle. And the unit itself, super compact. The unit itself, super powerful. Because for me, that is the key. You can find $20 little hand vacs probably anywhere. And you know what? They might work pretty decently the first few minutes. And then downhill from there. Sun Joe is built to last for a very long time. And look at your price tag, a $6 easy pay. It's V37245. You can have any color you want as long as it's this one, because it's the only one we've got. It's the trimmed out in that kind of highlighter green, which is kind of symbolic or signature, I should say, to Sun Joe. Call us if you own it, because 35,000 orders have been placed already on V37245. Scott Hine joins us right now to bring us this handy tool. We spotted this if you were playing Where's Waldo when we were doing the Bell and Howell earlier, but it's just great to have rather than driving to a vacuum somewhere, putting the quarters in and getting, frankly, half this power.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And we'll actually do Where's Waldo again because it's still plugged in.
That's great.
To Bell and Howell pest repellers, so we love it. We work it all together seamlessly. So, now that is the time of year, Jen, where we start to make promises to ourselves. We're going to work out 8 days a week. We're going to cut out the drinking. We know it's not going to happen, at least not to that extent. But this is something you can promise yourself that you will actually do, which is to have a cleaner home. And one of the ways to do that is to just clean a little bit every day. And the best way I know to do it is with Sun Joe, because you're getting a lithium-ion battery, 8 volts. It's long run time, up to 20 minutes, incredible power. But if you do a little bit of cleaning every day, whether it be your car, your home, like me in my workshop here, then when it comes time to do the big cleaning, it takes you less time. And that's what makes it such a great item.
Hey, so I know that we have some video lined up. It is not Scott. You will definitely recognize the face in this video if you watch QVC.
My good buddy,
it's our friend Sean Pickford. The two of them together, they're like a superhero do-it-yourself Mr. Fix-It duo, right? Anyway, let's see what Sean has to say.
The Sun Joe 8.4 volt auto vac is small and compact, but it's really powerful. There's no need for me to bring out some big vac when I'm just going to do some quick cleaning in this car. There's a couple of cool attachments. There's even a battery indicator. You can plug it into your household outlet, or you can plug it into the USB in your car so it stays with the car that you want to clean. Let me show you how we're going to use this around my house. First, we're going to start with this car here. We're going to dive right in. So here I am in the passenger side of the car. Watch how powerful this is, getting rid of all the stuff that was under the floor mat. Here we go. Look at that. You can hear the power. All those pieces right in there, sucks them right up. Look at the mess on this car seat. It's no match for the Sun Joe Auto Vac. Look how fast that stuff goes right in there. Sucks up all those crumbs right down into all the nooks and crannies. So now I put on the crevice tool attachment. You'll see it right here. We're going to reach down into this vent and suck up those pieces of debris in there. Watch this. The Sun Joe Auto Vac is also awesome for cleaning out those kids' car seats. All the cereals, the snacks, all that stuff, it can't hide from the Sun Joe. So when you get home from the beach and you realize you brought some of the sand with you, the Sun Joe Auto Vac has all the power to get all that sand up real fast and easy. One of the other places where I like to use my Sun Joe Auto Vac is in my workshop. I cut a lot of things, we make a lot of sawdust, so this is a quick way to go ahead and clean it all up. Watch, look how easy this is. Gets all that dust and debris up. And the cool thing is when you're done, all you simply do is take this over to the trash can, dump it out, and you're ready to keep cleaning.
Okay, first of all, I know that video is kind of old because Sean's got a goatee now. But also, did you notice that it wasn't just the car, right? I mean, I loved and how gratifying it was to see all of those little, if you tend to be a neat freak like me, the little nooks and crannies like Scott's getting into right now that probably even your big behemoth vacuum cleaner can't get into without a lot of attachments and you dragging it from one room to the next. Now, built right in, I'm able to get into the corners and yes, like the door frame of my vehicle, as well as in your workshop right there, or the little crumbs in the kitchen or the kids' room. You can use this in the house as well.
That's exactly correct. So Sean Pickford and I both are woodworkers. I actually work on antiques kind of as a little side hobby. And I can't, when I sand, this is an old Seth Thomas clock I'm working on restoring, and I can't use a big vacuum to suck it up because it's just going to damage it. But with this guy, you've got all the power, but I've got this fine dusting brush. So if I'm sanding this, I need to clean up the dust off of it or kind of clean the dust in here, a delicate process. It's still powerful enough to suck it up, but I don't need the big vacuum. The other thing that was funny was, and I'm not diming her out because she did it on TV last night. I was in Amy Strand's New Year's Eve show last night. She was vacuuming with one hand and had a glass of wine in the other. So, heck, if you're going to clean, you know what I mean? Why
That
not?
is my kind of multitasking, Amy. Well done. Well done. I mean,
really
listen to the power on this. You hear that?
Yeah.
This is a beast. I mean, I feel like that's probably what I want to convey to people more than anything else, because Sun Joe, that name is synonymous with power. They're making the same units that are trimming trees and shoveling and moving snow around, right? So they're going to put that same level of energy inside of your handheld vacuum that's less than $30. And now, Mike, how many orders have been placed? I know this has been blowing everybody up. I heard 800 orders, $6 easy pay. This is another one where I'm really grateful that it's happening after Christmas, because everybody would be picking this up as a handy gift for somebody they love, which is great. I hope you're picking it up for yourself now, because let's make life a little bit easier, especially with, I can have my home looking all great and then I get in the car and I feel funky again because it's a mess.
So my darling bride, whom I do not deserve, helped me out last night in New Year's Eve and is back to help me again this morning. And she's showing us the inside of my car. This is a live shot right now. What's so great about this, it is a phenomenal vacuum, but it's an auto vacuum. It stores right in a cup holder. It can plug into the USB charger and charge right in your car. Takes it out of the little cup holder, now turns it on, and can go all around. With that dusting brush you see her attaching, it's powerful enough yet fine enough to clean the electronics, the vents like you saw Sean do in his video. It just is this thing, you know, a lot of us take pride in our cars. And again, this is the time of year where we make promises to ourselves and say, you know, I'm going to have a cleaner home. I'm going to do this and that. Well, this is a really easy way, Jen, to accomplish those goals. And you got little crumbs here and there. I know they're mine. It's fine. But she's cleaning them up. And we're good to go.
She will remind you of that later,
really
I'm sure.
Nice. Oh, yeah. But you know what? It's just so simple because, you know, if you do a little bit of cleaning every day with a vacuum this powerful, when it comes time to bring out the big vacuum, you don't have to do nearly as much. It just saves you time and effort. It's so simple.
Call
Jen.
me crazy, and you wouldn't be the first, but like use this. It's in the bathroom for the kitty litter or wherever the kitty litter is stored, right?
Oh, gosh,
you know, use that around the litter box.
Absolutely.
Or if you have a student in a dorm room and they have no space and they have bare floors but like a little carpet, a little rug, and their desks, give this to them, and it's the dorm room vacuum for $30. So it's the
100%.
supplemental vacuum. Heck, I would have this in the bathroom too, just for all the hair from Gabby and myself. Every time we brush the hair and there's like all carpet of hair on the ground. Do you see all these different uses for it? You don't need me to tell you the uses for a vacuum cleaner. But hopefully,
yeah,
go ahead.
Oh, no, and the other things like in your computer, your electronics, your keyboard, how about the back of your computer? A lot of people, if you have a tower or a PC computer, go down underneath and get those dust bunnies out of there so the fan doesn't clog up. Just little things like that, day-to-day cleaning. Yeah, you walk around the house, even here, like, oh, literally right here. I see a little cobweb up in the rafters here. It's kind of a short ceiling, you know, around your lights. There's literally another cobweb right here that I can take up. I could go right to the camera if I wanted with the fine dusting brush.
Let's be clear, though, those cobwebs are very old because you have the Bell & Howell pest repellent plugged into your wall right now.
That's exactly correct.
I'm just bringing it all home there, Scott.
Oh, you're right. You're right. 100%.
$6 easy pay.
Yeah, you see a little bit, right?
Not a lot of things in life are kind of no-brainers. To me, this really does seem like one. So, Scott, thank you, and Sean, and your wife for bringing all this to us. It's B37245.
And by the way, Jen, the Bulldogs and Kylie are coming up. Yep.
Still to come.